Well, good morning, everyone. It's a really gloomy Friday morning, Christmas week. I got the lift here ready for the bike, and we're going to be installing the new exhaust on this. This does have Vance & Hines Eliminator 300 slip-ons, and I like it. It's all right. But I went ahead with SB Concepts. What do they call it? They call it lane splitter, 2-into-1, and should be an easy install. I don't think it's going to be that hard, but let's get to it. Actually, a 1/2-inch wrench works really good. Let me just try to get in here. It's hard to work with one hand. There we go. If you want to use a socket, you probably could, but I'm just going to keep wiggling on this. I really don't want to screw up the fender here by hitting it, so I should cover it up, which I probably will. Anyway, let me get this off here. Anyway, this one is easier to take off this way because this doesn't fit on the purpose. I'm going to use all headed Allen wrenches. And just like that, the exhaust assembly comes off. Like I said, some people actually take the slip-ons off, and I mean, there's no need. Take the covers off. There's no need for all of that. The whole thing just comes off. These here are sometimes a pain in the butt to get to, especially these two top ones right here. And I mean, it seems just a lot easier to do it this way. This is the first time I do that, so if I'm doing something wrong, please let me know. If I did something that could be done different, let me know, and I'd appreciate your input on that. I did get a new set of gaskets and a new set of these retaining clips, but I am going to use the same flanges. Didn't want to spend money on something I don't need to get. So, but anyway, these gaskets seem okay. The bike doesn't have a lot of miles on it, so I guess well, I'll see what it looks, see how I feel. Gives me a chance to clean all of this up right here. It hasn't been cleaned in a while, so let's get back to it. Well, I'm glad I got new ones because these are pretty rusted. So, I mean, they're only like $2 each. So, but this is what you do need right here. This goes in like that. The retaining ring sits on that what is a groove right there. Anyway, let's take the other one off. This one should be easier because I have more access. I did have to loosen this up just a little bit, then it gave way. All right, let's get to it. All right, I did take the front one off. It was a little bit damaged. Of course, it got more damaged when I took it out, but there it is, nice and clean. The rear one, I am going to replace it as well. So, I mean, I have them, may as well just replace them. Here's the new exhaust. Again, I got these from the dealership. 2 new snap rings and 2 new gaskets, so I'm gonna be replacing those. Here's the babies right here. Of course, you have to put the adapter on here for the smaller threaded O2 sensor. And putting it back on should be easy. Make sure you clean these. I washed my hands. Make sure you clean them before you start up your bike, because I have seen them where you will leave fingerprints right there and it's gonna look dumb. Of course, these are gonna turn yellowish, like kind of like this color here. And then, well, again, we'll see how these work. I decided to buy these because they were on sale. They had a special Black Friday deal. I only waited a couple weeks before they shipped them out. I guess they got really busy with that, but from what I hear, this is a good exhaust. I don't know. We're gonna see how it works and we'll go from there. Just press it in there and it slides in, no problem. There it is. That's new gasket installed, ready to go. Does kind of put like a little dent on it, but maybe I won't put the back one on. I don't know. We'll see how the front one works. Anyway, let's get back to it. Okay, before I put the exhaust on and all that other good stuff, they do send you this bracket, which goes right here, and they send you two screws. So got to take these 2 out, and you're going to use these 2 screws instead. I got lazy though. I turned the compressor on. So here we go. Oh yeah, they're much shorter screws. You can see them right here. They're a lot shorter. All right, let's put this baby on here. Oh, here you do want to put a little bit of Loctite on there, so let's get to that right quick. All right, these 2 screws here are going to get replaced, or replacing these right here. This already comes with some sort of thread lock or anything on them or whatever. What do you think about red Loctite versus blue Loctite? Honestly, I really can't tell the difference. A lot of people say, oh, don't use red Loctite because it's gonna stick, or a lot of people say don't use red Loctite because I've been doing this for years. Not me. This is the first time I'm doing an exhaust on a bike, so very rare that I use Loctite on that kind of build right there. Those like that right there. You don't use Loctite on that. You use thread sealer for the oil passages and the water passages, but you do not use Loctite, other than making sure your balancer bolts there are nice and torqued. Anyway, that's another story there. We're working on the bike today. But what do you think? You know, bleep bloop it down there on the comments. Let me know what you think about Loctite, red or blue or what have you. Here I'm just going to put a little bit on there. I don't know if that's too much, if that's not enough. Maybe I need to put a little more. I don't know. Let me know. What do you think? Okay, those are not gonna come loose. They will not come loose. These are tight, and with that red Loctite, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a long time before I even take them apart. I don't want to do this again. Not on this bike. Maybe the other bike I will do a different exhaust on it, but let's get back to the assembling the pipes. A little bit of anti-seize on the prong adapter, and don't forget to put the copper gasket on there. The anti-seize will keep it from seizing on you. So let me get a wrench so we can tighten this up. But you can see the anti-seize stayed inside, and it did not come through the pores inside. So we're okay. I'll be dipped. My ring compressor pliers were good on the snap ring. Shoot, how about that? So now all you do is just press these two pliers together, and this is gonna snap right in. There. As easy as that. All right. Let's get on this side over here. Start putting this baby together. Okay, you want to make sure that the snap ring or the retaining clip goes in on that edge. If you bend your snap ring or get it out of whack, it will not go in. And you're gonna keep tightening up the nut, and you will pull that stud out. You will pull it out. So just, remember, don't bend or stretch that snap ring, because once you put it in, if you have it set like that and not flat like so, you're gonna find yourself in a world of hurt.